Hello, today I'll be teaching you how to lube Holy Panda switches from drop.com. I'll be teaching you how to lube them. These are a tactile switch, so that means there's a bump. This bump on the Holy Panda switches occurs at the very top of the switch, which a lot of people love. These only have 3 prongs at the bottom, so this will fit on any PCB. And let's get straight into the video. Everything you need to lube your Holy Panda switches are your Holy Panda switches from drop.com or somewhere else, wherever you can find them. These are hard to find. These are pretty exotic switches because the tactile bump is at the very top, and a lot of enthusiasts love these switches, so they're pretty hard to find. And just to give you a quick look at the bottom of them, they only have 3 prongs at the bottom, so these will fit on any keyboard as already stated, but just to tell you again and show you a bit better. You need a paintbrush to apply your lube. Thin paintbrush if you can, be a lot easier to if it's thin. A key switch opener, you can find these pretty much anywhere, and these are pretty cheap. And you need your 205 GO lube. You can get this from Switch Mods. I like to use this on all switches to make them feel really nice. These are good for tactile and linear switches. But all the products that I've used in this video so far will be linked in the description below. Any questions you have, please feel free to ask any questions you have in the comments below, and hope you enjoy the rest of this video. The first thing you need to do is open your switch. So what you do is you get your key switch opener. You make sure that this side of the switch right there goes on the really thick side of the one with the only 1 prong sticking up. The other 2 ones go on the 2 little slots here. You put those 2 on the 2 here, and you push them down like so. Make sure it all lines up like that. Like so. You push down as hard as you can. It should just pop open like so. That is step 1. Now you should have 4 parts. You should have your bottom housing, which is this. It looks like that. You have your top housing, which looks like that. You have your leaf, which looks like this. And then you have your spring, which looks like this. So first of all, you get your paintbrush. You get your lube, open that up. You don't want a lot of lube. Less is more when it comes to lube, so you only get a little bit, okay? You get, see the side parts here? So like that just there, where I'm pointing. You want to lube that there and that there. 2 sides, okay? You do 2 strokes on each one. I'll try to show you. 1, 2, and then 1, 2. So just here and here, 1 on each. Then the back part as well, just have a couple of coats there like that. And then the little part, don't try to get any of the metal. So don't try to get any of this part here, because it can ruin the feel of the tactile feel, the bump of when you click it. So you don't want to go anywhere near this metal part with the lube, okay? So I like to leave it in the little housing, the opener, so leave like that. You normally have enough lube on your brush to then go on the top part of your spring, just a little bit on the top. You don't really need to put lube all the way over your spring, just like so. Put it onto the little hole in the middle, so I'll show you where you put the hole. See that little hole, the little hole there, or the stem I should say? You put the spring into the stem, just like so. See how I did that? Now we get our brush again and just go over the top a little bit more. You don't need a lot here, because these can make, you don't need a lot of lube on the spring, because it can make the switch feel mushy. So we apply more lube now to our brush. See how much lube's on my brush? That's really all you need, is that much. It's not a lot. Sorry the camera doesn't focus. So now You don't go anywhere near. You don't go anywhere near you don't lube any of the parts that stick out. So see this part here? This is what gives the bump feel of your switch. You don't touch this. You'll focus. Don't go near this part of the switch, okay? Try to stay only on this little slider here, okay? So when we apply it, see how I'm just gonna go like that? Nowhere near the bump, yeah? Do that on both sides and the back. I'll do the back. And you do it on the other side and you're done. I'll show you how to do it on the other side as well. Just on the other side like that. And if you feel like it, you can do the middle part, but you may touch the other side, so just try to avoid touching the bump side. And you have lubed your switch. Now you have to put everything back together. So you put the side with the two prongs like this. Put the two sides with the little prongs like that, facing the metal, the copper metal on the switch. So it should be looking just like that when you put it back in, yeah? Now, you get your top housing, and you make sure that the part that has like a hole at the back goes on the back side with nothing on it. The metal, with no metal. The side with the metal, which is this side, the side with the metal, you put with the side that looks like hollow and can house metal and protect it. So you push it down, just like so. Once it's all on, make sure it's on properly, and we are all done. I'll give you a sound test on a keyboard and switches individually, but that is how you lube your Holy Panda switches. This is the lubed Holy Panda switches. Now the difference. As you can hear, there is definitely a difference between the non-lubed and the lubed Holy Panda switches. One sound a bit scratchy, the other one sound flowy and a lot more clean and sound a lot better to the ear. I don't know if the camera or the mic picks it up properly, but these are actually a lot nicer to click, and these just don't sound as nice while typing. And I feel like these would be better for gaming, and they're still good without lube, but I feel like if you have the time and the effort to go through lubing, you definitely get a better, like, you get a lot more out of it while lubing it. And that is how you lube your Holy Panda switches. I found that they sound so much better if you lube them. Normally you don't have this much of a night and day comparison, but you hear the difference, you feel the difference when you lube Holy Panda switches. They feel like a way less scratchy. Like when Drop sent them, they sounded and felt very scratchy, almost like not the best quality, but then you lube them and you go, okay, now you know why these are such good, high praised switches. They feel amazing to type on. I'm thinking I'm going to switch my keyboard from cream switches to Holy Panda switches, which are tactile. They are linear, so that shows how much I love these switches. And lubing them is a very long process if you have the patience to go through it. I highly recommend doing them with these Holy Panda switches. Now, I know that they're widely available now through different places. Drop sells some, Glorious PC sells them, so there's different places you can get them. They're all a bit different, but they're all still the same switch, pretty much. So hope this helped you, hope you got something out of this, and thank you for watching the video all the way through. It means a lot, and thanks for watching. See ya.